Okay, so already you can see the signs of graffiti and those sorts of things, which are clear signs of Rikers.
And also we will notice that, so gear score 160 actually, so this the requirements for...
It's the recommended gear score.
The recommended gear score?
That's the hard mode. It's the same as the current Falcon Lost.
So yeah, contrary to what people may have seen in their map in the game for months now, it's not 220.
So we are
okay.
nice.
That's the Rikers shooting down.
So we did say they're shooting down the
Yeah,
aircraft.
there you go. So that looks like where we're headed. Well, I'm glad we got nighttime, like you said. This is cool.
Our worst case scenario happened.
Very nice.
One of our helicopters is down. Get the wreckage
Alright, do your thing, Gabe.
take out the SAM site before they get anyone else. I'll see if I can get a hold of the pilot. Mayday. I can't get out here anytime soon. Try and hang on. Keep it down. We've got agents en route.
Oh, this is what I was talking about before. And you were actually saying earlier that if you see the guys hanging, right? These are basically 2.0 hanging feet guys.
2.0 corpses. They will, depending on the current weather and the current wind, they will sway more or less.
Okay, so the windier, the swayier.
The windier, the swayer.
All right, that's totally a word.
It's all about immersion.
Nice.
Is that actually a good spot for the incursion?
I think it's pretty good at the beginning, but then you probably, because if you die there,
We didn't even practice this.
But so that's what we were, we were talking about it before, but
Don't die, Gabe. Please risk, Gabe.
Gabe is asking to be raised. Help me, my friend.
Trolls.
You actually need to be much more mobile in this incursion compared to Falcon Lost. Like you're not able to like come to about this.
Yeah, obviously there are multiple strategies for Falcon Lost. People find themselves down in the pit, or generators, or down to the left side there. But this is an entirely different ball game, for lack of a better term. We're not going to go through the whole thing today, but so right now we're in what we would call the first part.
The first combat peak,
It's a little bit different, right? In Falcon Lost, you basically get into the fight very quickly. I mean, you have a few drones to basically introduce you to the fact that there are drones. But then in this, can you take us through what this first part is in your world? What is it?
So this very first peak works as a bit of like a gear check for the players. If you have a hard time getting through this, you're gonna. Well, let's just say that you have a very good time when you get to the final combat encounter. And to make people happy, there are checkpoints.
Okay, so the checkpoint. All right. Okay, so it's not like you're gonna have to go right to the whole.
They won't have to redo it.
Nice. Because I know that was a big concern for the people.
okay, they're here, they try to get into Columbus Circle.
Yeah, they're not too far away.
So what has happened is when the Rikers have, they've obviously ambushed or taken the SAM site from the LMB, and sort of blocked themselves in. They're trying to find a way to get into the juicy bits, into the circle.
Nice.
So that's why you have to go up the entrance to break in.
Oh, okay.
So this is, as we said, the difficulty is similar to Falcon Lost. So when you're actually playing it with a team that is already playing Falcon Lost quite a bit and has good gear score, in this case this is the hard. So it's doable.
It's doable, yeah.
Well, in terms of I think in terms of a gear perspective, it's doable, but the strategy that you have to employ inside the circle is not going to be probably apparent for people as soon as they jump in.
No, it's different.
Certainly not apparent to me because have an embarrassing time. I mean, I kind of know what I need to do, but I haven't done it.
But that's good because that means it's kind of also an alternative for people that are just starting to play Falcon Lost and might be struggling a bit with it. They can try their luck with actually Clear Sky because again the difficulty is similar.
It plays really differently.
Because I was seeing, I was talking to Gabe, who's run this a few times before. Obviously, in Falcon Lost, you can kind of get away with not having a tank or someone with that kind of makeup. In Clear Sky, that's not really going to be the best way to run things.
So specifically, like in Clear Sky, you really need to get your different roles in order. I mean, you need a dedicated tank. You need people focusing on like different areas and different targets. Because if you leave the wrong mob alive, you're gonna have a terrible time.
Obviously, you're prioritizing like different targets like snipers and shotgunners.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier, those level 34 shotgunners and snipers have been, nerfed a little bit, so people will be happy with that. But it's still, obviously, your kill priorities are very, very important here. Alright, so we're getting close.
Yep.
We're almost there.
Some killing.
You can do it. Don't die now.
I'll do.
No. I want to show people the inside of the circle.
Alright, so now it's open.
One thing that I think is extremely cool about this is that the art team spent a lot of time like almost replicating this area. So if you know the area from real life, you're gonna feel right at home, sort of.
Actually, because I remember after people got their first taste of Bryant Park, especially New York natives, that they were saying to us, like, oh, it's really cool, like, to see Bryant Park, because I go through Bryant Park every day on my way to work or something. So anyone who lives in New York or around that area, we would love to hear from you on what you think of this incursion of Columbus Circle, because you probably have a very different experience of Columbus Circle than this.
Have to explain.
Also, Gabe's not stupid. Well, I mean, but he's basically just showing you that you can actually pick up medkits and grenades from this restock. Is that what's happening there?
Yep.
Nice. Gabe, you're not stupid.
Well,
All right. Okay, so
And so this is the second part of the incursion, basically.
yeah, just
where
outside the circle here.
it might seem easy watching it playing right now, but it's not.
Gabe's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
Much better than me.
use the gear they have.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
should probably aim for the challenge mode.
That's true. They are geared enough for
Right
challenge
now
mode.
it's the hard mode. And
All
here's
right.
the
See,
system.
somehow Gabe was not comfortable enough and was like, I don't want to die on stream, I'm going to hard mode.
We'll
Gabe.
we'll make Gabe stream the challenge mode. He's
Yes.
he's done it before. He can do it again.
He will probably do it on
I've never done it. So
replay.
people can watch me, bet my head against the wall trying to get that done. That's going to be cool. I think one of the other interesting points that we didn't cover yet is that the challenge mode is going to come out 1 week after the hard mode.
Yes.
Correct. So people don't be frightened if when you log in on Tuesday you have access to just the hard mode.
Yeah.
Challenge mode will be in the reset after that, or soon after. We'll communicate on that and let you know exactly when that's coming in.
Here is the weekly reset.
Back from the dead.